clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finished frames on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers, pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a peak, bro. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib, neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick, neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way, I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, don't no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it.
What is up? It's Forge, day number, I don't know, 73. Actually, not really. It's only
what is it, day 4?
Yeah, I think it's 4, which is
30,
wild as heck. Wild as heck. With as much as we've played thus far, maybe I'm speaking for myself. I think you played a lot too. Man, it feels like it's been like 3 weeks or so. Feels like season 1 should be coming to a close, and it's not even close.
Dude, right? For sure. Yeah, here I'll share my screen real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and riff off of what have you learned thus far with the heavy metal forge.
There we go. So it's funny because it's like I think I shared my screen 2 or 3 nights ago. I think when we first started, and this was like exactly what I had, and it doesn't look much different. But the tile levels have gone up, and the portal levels have gone up, and that's kind of
the alpha, right?
What's
that the alpha? Is that the alpha for everybody that maybe is just starting, or maybe they have only a few tiles down?
So I don't think this base per se is the alpha. This one, let me see if I can share the okay. This one I think is the alpha. I just started this last night.
Okay.
Got up to 305k energy. My portals capped out at level 6. These 4 tiles at level 10. I guess I can get them up to 12.
This is what I did. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think the big strategy here is like I built out the 10, unlocked the portal, deleted the excess 6, and then I went through, and now I'm kind of in a tricky spot here. So I have my max energy is 305k, but the next portal upgrade, we'll go ahead and bring this back. I don't need that energy. Oh, geez. You have to click these portals for so long.
That's true.
To repair them. Like, so long.
I get a hand cramp just listening to your mouse click, dude.
Yeah, jeez.
For real. Because I can feel your pain.
I know. I'm definitely going to get carpal tunnel by November.
That's the thing. Hey, that's our new merch. The little wristband thing.
Yeah, so it costs 500,000. So in order to get to a level 7 portal, I'm going to have to go and unlock the bad boy that's over here somewhere.
I actually, here in a minute, once I pull the rest of these last couple names for our first giveaway, I will pull up mine because that's exactly how I started, Bryce. And now today I started making my moves I opened up that second portal and I started just ripping on that too. And so kind of I want to talk through what I've been thinking here in a second and see what you think. And anybody else there, obviously in the crowd, can of course jump in and say you're a fool or genius or somewhere in between, probably somewhere in between. Because again, we're still just trying to figure it out. You know, it's like we're messing around with stuff. We're testing it out. And then to be honest, dude, I freaking deleted so many freaking, if you haven't figured it out yet, if you delete shit, you get awesome items. And Bryce, tip of the cap to Mr. Bryce here. That was day 1. That was like first couple hours we realized that. He realized that.
Pretty
and dude, quick. We just started destroying everything with that one tile where it cost you 0 and it was so fast. Now I'm starting to get them just because I'm destroying them with my first one. I destroyed so much shit that I was like, oh, this was my plan at the beginning. And now it's like, dude, this just takes too fucking long to upgrade everything,
dude, right? So that's where that's the problem I'm having. So yeah, I think this was the first one that I figured it out.
Schiller, what's good, my brother?
But yeah, I was kind of surprised. It goes all the way up to 300 tiles or objects destroyed.
Yeah, dude.
Which that is in fact quite a bit.
That's a lot, dude.
I think you unlock that, and then there was one other one. Yeah, this little bad boy. They're pretty cool.
Is
I
there
thought the ones that you
above that?
unlock, yeah, here at 75, like with the little mutant logo, I thought
yeah.
that was pretty sick.
There was a couple in between there around 100 that I thought just were, I don't know, they're kind of neat.
And I thought this was super cool. I saw this posted in a Discord somewhere. But this object, I'm like, how do you unlock this thing?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that's awesome. I want that in my base.
I have no clue how to do that. Like, have we found
Me
out
neither.
what that is?
Looking at it, I'm like, it's probably 20 tiles at level 20 or something. You know,
Oh.
it's probably one of those. That's either you have to, yeah. And then this one too. I'm like, what is this? Just shooting out little stuffed companions, I guess.
We love the stuffed companions.
But anyhow, yeah, I can't decide on this other guy if I should build out to the second portal or go through and destroy 300 objects while they only cost like tiles cost me like 50 right now.
Right.
So I can't decide.
That's the thing, dude. It's like,
Wait,
how many heavy
am I
metals
gonna
do you have?
want it? Am I gonna wish I had it on all my heavies, or is it, do I just need it on one, or what?
Real question though, how many heavies do you now have, my guy?
I'm up to 3, and then my brother has a few, and we have a few like just delegated to each other.
Okay.
So we can play a lot.
Are we the battle pass?
Ooh.
People buy a tier of the battle pass, a copy. Ooh, dude. Schiller, that is wow. That's a cool thought. That is a cool thought. I have no clue.
Yeah, what do we think the battle pass is going to be? Is it like a ticket that gets you into the dungeon?
Man, I really don't know. I would think something along the lines of what Schiller's saying, though, is like trying to get people in there that haven't built anything yet, like the normies, if you will, or even the people in NFTs that haven't partaken in, the Forge. Like, why would you not want more people in there testing it out, playing it, maybe just watching as well? I don't know.
And maybe that's the free-to-play aspect that Spencer Tucker had talked about, where it was going to be kind of like the people with a ton of heavies metals can then kind of lend them out to like the free-to-play folks, and they can still play them. And maybe that's what these game passes are.
I don't know, dude. It's fascinating, to say the least.
It is.
Fascinating. I think
it is.
I got all of them. Actually, I might be missing one or two. I'm at 25. Hypno Halo. We have our first giveaway. If you haven't seen it yet, we were fortunate to be sponsored by Yuga Labs directly, which is super exciting for us. We've been grinding board TV for a year, and it's been fun. And we are giving one out today live on stream. That was for people that all they had to do is send a picture of their heavy metal and say if they would come on stream, yes or no. Super easy. And to be honest, I think we had under 30 entrants. So I'm just double checking that list, and then we'll rip that on stream. But I do want to say hello, and I'm probably going to say his name wrong because we actually didn't get to chop it up before we went live. But KEEZi, another fellow ape, what is good? Can you hear us, my friend? Are you on the other side?
Hey, what's good, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up?
Loud and clear, dude.
There we go. Hey, it's good to meet you guys.
You too, dude. So I know we've been talking the DMs. You're on the road or traveling a bit. So have you done any forging?
No, I literally just opened up the first time. Just opened up heavy metal for the first time. I see like my little HV just floating around. I don't know what to do.
That's a beautiful start, and I think Bryce and myself and everybody else that's here will be able to help you at least get on the right track.
Hopefully.
There's a couple things. First off, my first build, I think I put like 30 tiles down so fast. I quickly realized that was not the fucking play because everything gets expensive really fast, and I hadn't leveled up anything. So the first thing, KEEZi, is I would suggest, there's a couple things. If you want to get the broken tiles shit, you can do it right away, 0-0, but you're going to have to do that 300 times. That's not really necessarily fun, but you will get items along the way for destroying things. Otherwise, Bryce, can you walk them through what you were just talking about with this build, specifically what everybody is saying where, that minimal 4-block build to start?
Yeah, so I think, for the most part, the end goal here is to get as much energy as we possibly can, to try and max this out. Because already people have been here a while, and 1,000,000 energy brings you to like right here. So clearly we can get up to, tens of millions of energy. So yeah, I think the most efficient way to get that is to upgrade your tiles and upgrade your portals as quickly as possible. But there's like one of the mechanics with upgrading your portal is it requires a certain tile level. So in order to get to like a level 3 portal, you have to have a minimum or average tile of level 2, etc. And so you want to keep it pretty simple at first. And then just kind of focus on upgrading just these few tiles and then your portals and kind of maxing it out that way before moving on to your next portal. That's what I think is probably the best strategy. That's what I'm doing with this guy. But really, I mean, who knows? Depends. Do you want to be more creative, or do you want to like try and get a bunch of energy, or what's your goal here?
I think my goal is to just like get creative. I mean, like right now I'm like kind of stuck. It tells me to start building. Do I just put the block in?
Yeah. Do you want to share your screen? We can either walk through it or.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Yeah, if you just on the bottom there should be like a plus sign present, and if you just click on share tab, we'll be able to see your screen. We can pull it up on our end. Should be in I think it's like the bottom right, maybe for you. Yeah, there we go. I got you. All right. Oh, this is like an Inception. There we go. All right. So yeah, you can literally put it anywhere. But Bryce, where would he want to put this to get to the first portal, though?
Well, obviously that first portal's up towards the top, so you would want to do kind of one of those tiles up in that area. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, I would say.
And so obviously, maybe not obvious, but as you get more tiles, KEEZi, the more expensive it becomes. And like Bryce was saying, it's all about energy. And so it's like upgrading tiles along the way is important, but you want to get to that portal fast. So if you push the red button, that's going to give you another tile
or C on
an
your
object.
Keyboard.
Yeah, or C on, yes, hotkeys for the dub. C on the keyboard is a hotkey.
So yeah, hotkey there is you could hit A, and that would also place it like that. Yep. I would go there. Well, yeah, you'd have to hit A again. Don't click the thing, but you can just tap A.
Oh, just A and A?
Well, no, you actually have to click there. But
yeah, just
rather than going and clicking the object, then clicking it, you can just type A, and it'll automatically
pull it up.
Want to place your tile.
Do I want to place this one here?
Yeah, I would.
Just to get it there. Yeah, Schiller, you're always making great content. For those that haven't or don't yet, you got to follow the Schiller. Fun story. I definitely tagged him on a giveaway for Bored Apes when Bored Apes first came out. And and we were friends, and we're still our friends. And he definitely hit me in the DMs. He's like, dude, I love you, but I hate getting tagged in giveaways. I'm like, dude, my bad. Because we didn't know. Nobody knew what Bored Apes were. This is like last week of April, before they sold out, obviously. Long story short, though, is he minted a bunch. And he still, I assume, has at least his main multicolored grin sushi man, I think, zombie. Dope one. It was on the Punks comic and Ape collab. He had one of the covers, which is dope. But if you don't follow him, you should. He's an OG. He got me into the NFT space more than, or probably faster than I would have otherwise, watching him on Top Shot. So KEEZi, next up, yes, you want to connect to that portal, so you can put one up that way as well again. Just go back to like Bryce said, you can hit C. Is it C, Bryce?
Yeah, it's C to craft. And it looks like your heavy metal wants some pets. So
oh yeah, you got to pet. You got to hover over them and click as much as you can, all the way until that blue goes down. You got to click that joker. It's called Carpal Tunnel, my guy, for free. Carpal Tunnel.
Let's go.
But yeah, so you'll see as your heavy metal just kind of hovers over those tiles, there's that 2 energy that he's getting, like every single millisecond, however long that is. But as your tile upgrades, it generates more energy. So as you get to level 2, it'll generate 4. And then as you get to level 3, it'll generate 6. And then it kind of jumps up from there.
Not even going to lie. This is already kind of addictive. I'm kind of having fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it is, bro. I'm telling you, like, I've never been a massive gamer. I like gaming, but I've never been a massive gamer. And then I started playing this thing. I'm like, dude, I love this damn game. And I look at the clock and 2 hours has passed. I'm like, oh shit, my wife's going to kill me.
Yeah, I seriously, I got a heavy metal dumped to me last night on Blur at like midnight. I was up for like an hour and a half, trying to get all the quick and easy stuff set up.
Right.
And then, yeah. Anyhow, I woke up dead today.
It's a grind, dude, for real. So you're gonna have to do one more to connect to that portal.
Okay,
KEEZi.
another thing too. When you connect to a portal, so like as you build to this portal, once you connect to it, you're not able to unconnect.
That's true.
Like you'll
So
always
pick
have to
your
have a
spot.
connection to that portal. You won't be able to delete those afterwards, if that makes sense.
Got it.
It's more so important like as you move to the next portals.
And it doesn't matter where I put it; it's gonna
No,
connect now.
it could be
Yep.
any one of those.
Either one is good. Schiller, my question is, how many apes do you still have, my friend? And does Amanda still have an ape? I assume so, but it's been a while, dude. It's been a minute.
Fix the portal. So let's see.
It's telling me to use my power ups.
Okay, here you want
Oh,
to
this.
claim
Oh, yeah. Hold
Feral
on.
Pack.
Yeah.
At the very bottom, claim Feral Pack. And then you'll also claim Bliss Pack. You get to claim 3 for free. And those packs at the bottom basically have all of those in it. So it's like you might as well pick those.
And then which one I claimed? The first one, and then Pharaoh Pack, and then something else, or
Yeah,
Pharaoh
you can do
Pack?
Feral
You do
Pack.
Pharaoh Pack again, yeah.
Because they last the longest and it's a combo of like 3 different power-ups.
But dude,
So,
that
yeah,
is
now if
that
you
is
click
also
on the-
alpha. Reading the fucking
Yeah, Bill and I learned that out the hard way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you click on your portal to upgrade it, you'll see that you can't because you need 10 total
Right.
tiles and you only have 4. And you need
Got it.
2,500 energy. So we need to build 6 more tiles and get some energy.
And then what's crazy though, KEEZi, is you can build those 6 tiles, and then you can upgrade your portal, and you can get rid of the 6 tiles. So that's kind of the alpha. That's kind of the alpha, because then you're not trying to upgrade so many tiles right away.
Yeah, and that's the big thing because the next portal upgrades require tile levels. And
Yep.
so the less tiles you have, the less upgrades you have to do.
And
That's
do I
what
want to
I've been
place these
grinding.
strategically, or do I just place them anywhere at this point?
I would place these kind of just anywhere closer to your main base so you can delete them later.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be able to
Put
delete
it by
that
the
one.
portal.
If you have multiple connections to a portal, you can delete it, but like you won't be able to delete your last portal connection.
I have a question, Bryce, because I actually don't
Yes.
know this. I think I know the answer, but I could be wrong. If you wanted to, like, let's say at this beginning, you just picked random 4 panels, kind of like KEEZi just did.
hmm
As long as you connected with the tile you wanted to later, like way down the line, like whatever you wanted, the grassland one on there, could you then go
Okay.
delete the original connection you made to the portal?
Yes,
like
as
the
long
OG
as there,
connection.
as long as
there
there's
is a connection.
So look here.
Yeah, okay.
Let me
That's
read
cool though,
here.
because I think people were maybe concerned they couldn't do that. So there is a way. It just takes a while, but you can
So, yeah,
like
looking at this one, if I were to build, like, let's say theoretically, I built another tile like
Right,
here
right,
and
right.
here,
You
I
could
could
get rid
then
of the
go
white.
and delete
Okay.
like this connection right here.
So
as
as
long
long
as there's
as you
just
got
one
it.
connection there.
okay,
But like, yeah, I can't go and delete this one right now. But,
right,
yeah, if I built another one here and here, then
and
I
that
could
makes
delete
sense.
one.
That makes sense.
So yeah, it's like here I have 2 connections. I can go and delete this one
Right.
because I still have 1 connection.
And I've done a lot of that. I was just thinking like the OG connection. I was assuming you
Yeah.
could, obviously, but wasn't positive.
You can.
Let's go back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6, 7. So yeah, this is definitely the way to go. This is not the way I did it the first time because I was just I was like a kid at Christmas. I was opening up a present. I was like throwing shit everywhere for real. I was just like, oh yeah, let me put a fucking TV down. Let's put a seat and a couch. I'm like, now I look back, I'm like, damn, that was a waste of time.
Yeah. Mistakes were made on my very first forge. I'm like,
Yes.
why I decided to just start experimenting with my favorite forge too, right off the rip.
I
was
know,
like,
for real.
dumb.
For real.
Hey,
And
yo, hovered over 100 tiles.
also, as we're having our first community forge here with KEEZi, and we're going to pick his brain a little bit about what he's been cooking there at the Mutant. For anyone watching or watching this on replay or checking us out on Twitter, we're going to invite people on over the next couple weeks. If you want to come in and be a part of the community forge, we'd love to listen to your build, like talk to us about your aesthetics. If you have questions, you can ask them. If you have alpha, you can share it if you want. You don't have to. But for us, it's about the community. And I think one thing we've noticed, and I think all of us have noticed, the timeline, though it's been mega bearish overall in NFTs, man, I've seen so many people just talking about the forge and cleaning up shit from their heavy metal and asking for votes. And And some of that, yeah, it's tedious, but at the end of the day, what I found is that people are connecting more now than they have in months. Like I've been added or talked to some OG apes that I haven't talked to literally like in over a year, because people like realize like, oh, we see the people that are hanging out still, we see the people that have been building or whatever, enjoying the game, and let's continue to push that forward, like community first. And so that's something we've always talked about on Board TV: community, content for the community, but by the community as well. So obviously, if you guys want to come through and check out the Forge, you definitely can.
I need to plug that computer.
Yeah,
in,
KEEZi's about to eject from a battery pack. He needs you need to go into the shop and buy a battery upgrade.
For real, I'm looking for a plug right now.
I know. I'm glad they've, it's not just the whole votes that matter for heavy metals, because I think if we had to sit here and try and shill for votes until November, it would get very old very quick. I mean, I think we're on day 3 or 4 and we're already all kind of sick of begging others for vote. No, provide your screenshot. Are you sure you voted for me? I don't see it yet. It's just a whole ordeal.
It's definitely a little absurd. The one thing I'll say is, I think the alpha, if you can, is if you have some friends in the community, is just build a little group of people that you know you're going to get, like, even if it's 5 votes, that's still a lot more than other people might get. There's a lot of people that aren't even going for votes. There's a lot of people not even playing all their heavy metals yet, that if you can just stack votes now and consistently, even if it's just a small group of people, I think that matters. And that's one thing I've been doing, is just the same few people every day. Like, we just know we're going to hit each other back because I know them. It's not like me going up to a random heavy metal owner and be like, hey, dog, you want to hit me back? And then it's like, it can be awkward. Like Bryce said, it's like, wait, I don't see mine populated. I just voted for you and you didn't vote for me, you son of a bitch. Like,
yeah.
Like,
also, KEEZi, while you sit here and wait for energy, petting gives you a lot of energy whenever it pops up. So, like, I would definitely be tapping that boy.
Anytime that Joker wants pet, we need to heavy pet that son of a gun. Heavy pets for heavy metal.
Pet that son of a gun.
I think I have all of the names. I got 26 entries. That sounds about right, Bryce. I double checked it. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen for a second. We're gonna do a giveaway for this first.
KEEZi, get that energy before we get the portal upgrade.
Yeah. All right. Let me.
So for now, I just kind of like chill out, right?
Yeah, you'd kind of chill. I'd keep petting your heavy metal because that'll give you a good bit of energy.
Okay.
All right.
And then once you get 2,500, upgrade your portal or unlock your portal.
So obviously, these people might not be watching right now, so we'll post it as well. But it's always fun to show this. This is just pulled directly from our pinned tweet, and all they had to do is share their heavy metal or their forge and what they've done thus far. So we got 26 names in here. I'm going to hit the shuffle 3 times for the 3 founders of Board TV, myself, Bryce, and Will. And then we're going to let it rip, and I'm going to hit the spin 1 time. So shuffle 3 times, spin once, and that'll be the winner for our first giveaway. We do have 2 more giveaways coming up. One for anyone that wants to come on and show their screen or chop it up for the Forge. And then another one, TBD. So exciting times here over the next few weeks. All right, here we go. Shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That's for the founders of Board TV. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for entering. And again, this is our first of 3 giveaway.
Who is it?
Lexokinetic. I actually, that's a OG. I think that's a Bored Ape OG. So, Lexokinetic. I'm gonna take a screenshot just in case. And then we are back at it. So awesome. Congratulations. We will get your information. Maybe not, obviously, but you have to have a heavy metal to win the boost pack, because it's actually something that will help you in game. It's not like you're not getting a heavy metal. You're not getting ape token. This will be only usable with a heavy metal. So you wouldn't want to enter it, obviously, without one. So again, that's hilarious. I think we just followed each other today too. What are the freaking odds?
Oh, for real?
I'm not even joking. That's great. Congrats again. We will do our second giveaway later this week. So, KEEZi, one thing I'd like to say, as you're also petting, is, dude, I just want to pick your brain a little bit. So, for those that don't know, you have been cooking up a number of things with your mutant ape, and so can you talk to us about kind of like what's your journey been? When did you get into the club? And what was your plans and what are your plans? You don't have to give too much away, but with your mutant ape and what you're building there.
Yeah, absolutely. I first actually got into the club after I saw the first pop up at the first Ape Fest. I didn't have a mutant at the time or any apes. I actually didn't know much about NFTs, but my mom of all people took me there and was like, "Yo, you should pay attention to this. I think this could be something cool." And I went there. I chopped it up with like a few apes. I met Kennedy in specific. His name is Kennedy. He's a bored ape, and he just told me about the community. I absolutely fell in love with it. I didn't love the bored ape art too much. I'm not gonna lie. I still like the bored apes, but mutant apes just hit my heart in a different way. They're just so crazy.
Right.
One day I will have a bored ape.
They are insane.
Nah, they're absolutely insane. They're like my mutant. I'm physically attached to him. I can't imagine being.
Dude, are you kidding me? That jacket on fire with the red beams. Yeah. It's a sick mutant.
But yeah, so things I've been cooking with him. I first started off with my first mutant. He's a M1 cheetah. I made a couple animations with him, but then I bought my second animation, my second mutant, and I started doing animations with him. And I fell in love with the look of him, the laser eyes, the suit, everything like that. So with him, I started with 2D, and now I'm doing 3D. So the goal with him is to make him a movie star. In a few days, I'm going to put out another dance video. I already had him dancing to I Just Want to Rock by Lil Uzi. This one is going to be legendary. I'll give a little bit of alpha for you guys. It's a Michael Jackson song.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Vibing out to that.
And so, KEEZi, I got your pinned tweet pulled up. And so this is just a little 8-second ditty, but to see kind of a little bit behind the curtain.
That's sick.
Yes, dude, for real.
Have you always been into animation, or is this kind of a new thing for you?
Yeah. So before this, I had done 3D work. Probably my biggest position before this was working with Kanye West. I had worked on the Yeezy Gap collection, and
nice.
I made a lot of 3D concept art for the clothing. The round jacket, which is one of the puffy jackets that you guys might have seen. I worked on the 3D creation with that. I was in Wyoming working with him.
Are you talking about the uber viral puffy jackets?
Yeah, those ones.
That's dope, dude. That's super dope. So obviously you're doing this animation, you're creating this character. What's your utopian vision of KEEZi's mutant?
I feel he'd be the main star of the universe, but I want to integrate a few other characters. I don't want to speak too much on it, but I want to integrate way more characters. Right now I'm starting to do a lot of community animations with the mini apes, but I have a vision that's far greater. I think we can interconnect all the NFT communities just by bringing them to life. I feel it brings your NFT to a whole new level when you start seeing him or her talk, move, or initiate their superpowers. It's just different. Because when you buy the NFT, all you have is a JPEG, but when you bring it to life, it really becomes a character.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of those. It'll be a very surreal moment when we get to play as our apes in Other Side, and it's wow, this character that I've been repping as a 2D PFP is now 3D walking around.
I want to share another one because one thing that I've noticed, KEEZi, is man, you're all over the freaking timeline, and you're all over Instagram, sharing all of these little fun creations. So here's another thing, another one of what you've spun up here. And obviously you talked about connecting with others in the community. And here's just one example.
I guess you wonder where I've been.
Shout out to Air Licky.
Yeah, for real. So again, I think what you're doing there is just special because you are trying to connect. You are not even trying. You are connecting all these community members together and making them part of your little story. And I think fun animations like that, they can lift spirits too. Maybe as corny as it sounds, but in the thick of the bear here, I think we need some more things to laugh about and be amazed with. And I think that's what you're doing with all these creations. So I love what you're doing. And I knew when I saw you talking about wanting to mess around on the Forge, I've been wanting to talk to you anyways. I was this is a perfect combo platter. we can spotlight a little bit what you're doing and also mess around in the forge a little bit. So any other things you want people to know about you and or what you've got cooking here over the next few weeks besides the amazing, I love Michael Jackson. Like that's one of my favorite musical artists of all time. So I will be looking forward to that. But anything else that you want people to know if they're, obviously tuned into you?
Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to just like connect or any type of capacity, I'm always here. I really love to build community. Like a lot of my like IRL friends now are just like apes. Like these people are like legitimately my friends, and I love these people. Like I love this community. So like if anyone wants to hit me up, just even to talk, whether it's like about art or anything, like, hey man, I love apes. You got an ape? I'm just trying to talk to you. We have some common ground. I'm sure we'll find common ground elsewhere. I'm working on like a couple other projects. A KEEZi gin and vodka are coming out soon. I have an animation for those, but can't speak on that yet. CryptoKeeZi.com. But other than that, I think it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you guys having me on. This is like my first time I've ever done any like type of public speaking. So my bad for like any of the inconsistencies in my speech.
Oh no,
dude, it was perfect. You knocked it out of the freaking park, dude. We'd love to have you on again, and you've got some more things cooking.
Come back in a couple of weeks. We'll recheck out your forge, see the progress on it.
Seriously, please do. Please come back through, and I'll just say safe travels, my guy. And thanks for coming through and being our first guest on the Community Forge, and all the love to you, my guy. I love your vibes. I love your energy, and I love everything you're doing on the timeline. And I've noticed it, and I think we need to tell people, hey, good job when you're killing it, and you are 100% killing it. So keep doing your thing, King. And we'll talk soon, brother.
That means a lot to me. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Hey, you too, dude. Dude, just amazing. And I'm dead ass serious. I've seen him everywhere on the timeline, and I'm like, we've got to get him on and talk because like those little videos, like they're fucking funny, dude. Like,
yeah, right.
Seasonal depression, like that one is fucking funny. It's 14 seconds long. Like, you know what I mean? It's not some 7-minute thing you gotta watch. It's short and to the point. So
yeah, short, sweet, and brightens the mood.
That's it, dude. So again, I want to say thank you again, KEEZi, for coming through.
I just cleared my white tile, and that's what I was hunting for.
Oh,
that's so
actually, we are going to talk for maybe 10 to 15 more minutes. We don't want to go too long because we will be on a lot this week. But Bryce, what are you going for visually? So you're going purple and white checkerboard theme?
I don't know. I mean, I just had like a normal purple base, so it was just like, I think I've seen some other people going with this little checkered combo, and I think it looks pretty nice.
No, for sure.
Not trying to reinvent the wheel, and I don't really think any other like color combos go super well,
right,
with this guy. So yeah, we're just going for it.
I hear that.
I was super picky on this one, to where I only had these white tiles, and I hit a point when trying to build one of these out here. I was refreshing tiles for an hour straight.
Dude, that's tough, bro.
Trying to get a white one, just like kept going.
That is rough.
But honestly, I'm probably gonna stick with it. So I only have 25 tiles built. I've got 75 more.
Yeah,
that will end up being built. They will probably all be white.
I love that though.
These concrete ones.
I love it, dude. So one thing that I've done here with one of my forges, I got this wood plank, like the hardwood floor going between the fucking panels. I'm gonna have like a little basketball court over here, I think.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
That's the vision, at least. And here's the fucking stupidest thing. I accidentally deleted this one. That was not on purpose. I had it all the way, and I was like, damn it, when you have like a misclick and you just hit delete instead. So I obviously have to, like, if you look at my levels, these are way low, and I had done this for.
Okay, so yeah, you had started there. And
I got 13, 13, 13, like 12.
Okay, so that's kind of smart. You did the initial like level all the way up, and now it's like, all right, now the creative freedom.
Correct. Yeah, I felt like I got to a point where it's like, well, I need to get the second portal open now because I couldn't go any further here, right? Because you need the 500,000, and so it was like, okay, if I have to go there anyways, like let's actually make it semi-creative. This isn't too bad, you know what I mean? It's not like it's still one singular path that the heavy metal's traveling. So like, yeah, okay, getting these wood ones like where they need to be is gonna take a minute, but at some point it's gonna have to happen, right? So it's like I'm ready and prepared now that and also my dude is fucking lost in the portal. Peace out. But again, I'm going with a basketball theme between the portals, and I don't know what else. I'll probably go back and change these. I did have another question.
Yeah, so in order to delete some of those though, like you'll have to build other tiles around it and then delete those and kind of replace them as needed.
For sure. Kudo, are you talking about our outro song? I can hit you. I can hit you up with that if that's what you're
Even
asking.
if you're not, our intro outro song is
Dude, our intro outro song is fire as freak.
It's been that way for a couple weeks now, and I like haven't gotten old of it.
No, for real. Like at some point we'll switch it up, but I like it. It bangs every time. It gets me rolling.
Okay, so here's the next question I have, Phil.
Yes.
Is as I build out here, right? Like as I start building to go unlock this next portal,
Yeah.
do I build all the tiles or should I level one up as I go? So like get this guy to level 10 before I go to the next guy,
Yeah.
get him up to level 10. And then the
I
next
definitely would do that actually. Because are you still able to upload? Or I got a question for you. Are you maxed on that portal? You can't go to the
Yep.
you're on 6
So
right
it
now? Okay.
requires 500k and I'm max.
Yeah.
305.
Right.
So like
okay,
I
that's
have
where I
to
was
start
today.
building.
Right.
I just couldn't decide if I wanted to delete 200 or 300 for the object.
Right.
But I think I'm just gonna say F it on this one.
I am also in that same boat.
It's like I already have one that has it, so like
correct.
if it's that big of a deal. And also, yeah, if it's that big of a deal, I'll drop 300 times 5,000 energy. I'll drop 1.5 million energy to get it.
Yeah, no, for real. But at some point, like you'll be like, ah, whatever. I'll just delete a bunch of shit. My plan, because I was in this exact same situation, was I just wanted to get to the next portal so I could get that rolling. I just wanted to start like getting towards 500k. Doing it the way you're doing is probably a smarter play. I had done that for so long because I had all of those 4 up to like 13, and I'm like, I want to fucking see some progress. I just needed something for my mental. So
yeah, I guess I can do that too,
that.
since I'm going to be picky on tiles while this one builds and upgrades. I can just keep going until I find this one.
That's actually true as well, is the fact that obviously going for specific. Oh, actually, here you go. I'll show you mine. I think I did that with this one. So obviously a lot of the similarities here between what I've done, but here's one, Bryce, where I've got 10s across the board.
Oh, nice.
And so I think that's what I did. I did one at a time, maybe. I don't fucking remember, dude.
Okay.
I've clicked so many damn tiles. I have this random one over here too. Because like I had this plan originally and then I deleted a ton of shit. But I like the line patterns. I don't know why, but maybe as a basketball coach and things, I don't know. Like I like lineage. So like these are all the purple. This would all be sand. Hypothetically, this would all be the light concrete. I don't know. We'll see. The other thing is you have some of these like special tiles, and I have a question there as well because I think I know the answer, but I think I played myself a bit. This one. Okay. I purchased a marble tile, but I think I only purchased one. Is that correct?
I think go to your blueprint.
It was in the shop because I think I looked earlier and it's not there.
It didn't show up as a blueprint?
And that sucks because I wouldn't have done. I should have put 2 and 2 together, but I'm like, damn, that means because I want this all marble, like.
Yeah, what I did there, I think, was I bought it, but then I didn't use it because I'm like, I know I'm gonna want one of every object.
I know. And now I'm stuck.
So now I've got
here.
some. Like, I've only got one left.
Okay.
But I haven't crafted them yet.
So that's the thing, I guess, and maybe that's something to. 1 second, when you're in here, this was one of the objects that was on the left side, the premium blueprint, and so I bought one. But what I should have done, obviously, was buy multiple.
And that's how it'll show up.
Yeah.
On your thing, just like that.
So that's.
I haven't placed any of those. I bought one, but I have not placed them. Curious to see what these are going to be.
Yeah.
Very, very curious. Then I'm also like, there's 85. So I'm like, I already have half unlocked. But I'm like, what could all of these other unlocks possibly be?
But then also,
like when you think about it, the only things that we have are like, it's probably 10 tiles at level 10, 20 tiles at level 20, 30 tiles at level 30. You know, all your portals at X level, hovered over 1 million tiles.
Yeah. Dude, but when you go to the shop, it's more premium blueprints will be added every week.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
That's pretty fucking dope, dude.
Excited to have those too.
Because you could see that like theme wise too, right? Like if there was a holiday, if there was something like you could do theme type premium objects or blueprints. That's gonna drive me a little crazy though, because you're gonna be like, oh damn, that was really cool, and I already built out my fucking thing. Damn it. Yeah. I guess you have to make those tough decisions when they come. But yeah, the marble, I guess I'm gonna go for it, and when it pops up again, I'll have to buy like I guess 1, 2. I kind of want this whole thing. So what's that? 10. Yeah. There we go. I'm spending some fucking ape. There we go.
34, only 350. I mean, it's going to cost you 2 ape coin. Is
Oh
it worth the
man,
$4 to have
I'm out.
have
Yes,
a
it
pimped
is.
out home.
But I guess that's the point, right? Like, okay, it's only $4, but if there's, this is obviously the very beginning of the Forge, but we've talked about a use case. That's the use case, right? Like you want it to look like you're going to spend $4, $5, maybe $10 to make it, an upgrade. That's nothing. And people do that all the fucking time in games. Like that's normal, right? So I actually think currently it makes a lot of sense. If Ape ever decided to rip our faces off, which anytime wants to do that, I'd be all fucking game, like all game. But if that ever happened, I think they'd have to make some adjustments because you don't want things costing like an absurd amount of money either. So
agreed. I'm so intrigued what this is for. I'm like, surely this is going to be a useful bonus down the line, but I just can't possibly imagine why it would matter if your heavy can just move faster around here right now.
Right.
Like there's no point in that bonus or that power up. Same with quite a few of these. It's one of those. That's probably the one thing that I was a little bummed about is the power ups aren't that OP. Not that I guess power ups like should be OP, but it seems like these are just really not useful at all.
Do you think maybe
Or
that's
it's like the very minor things
by design? Because otherwise you could have people just like whales just smashing again.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. If there was something that reduced your crafting time,
yeah,
you could just have somebody come in and drop a bag.
But you're not wrong. Like what you're saying is completely on point for sure.
So I mean, I guess it makes sense that they can't be that great because it is, live until November and they don't want Dingaling to come in and be like, oh, sweet. All I have to do is spend 1,000 ape coin and I can max out this forge real quick.
Yeah, I spent 3 minutes on it. Like,
yeah, right.
Wins. He wins
Makes
first place
sense.
on everything.
It's rewarding people that actually come and play in their forge. Which awesome.
Again, I am very much looking forward to. I don't like to wish time away, but when we get to past season 3, we get the dungeon crawler, and every season they said they're going to be additions, and so I think also like in 3 weeks we're going to see like there's going to be something added, and it's probably going to be something small, but you just never know, right? Like there could be another thing where it's like, oh, we're going to set you up to do this, and it's a tiny bit more, I don't know, competitive or something. I don't freaking know, but they can change it along the way, which is fun, keeps us engaged. Because if it was just like, 18 weeks of just us fucking grinding our ass off, like that would be a bit much. Switching it every 3 weeks or adding something, I think is nice. Adding some functionality, that'll be good. So I'm excited. I've enjoyed it so far. I really have, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Probably more than I should. So as we wrap it up, because we are going to wrap it, we are going to be live not tomorrow because it is the 4th of July in the States. So we will not be streaming tomorrow. But Wednesday, we will, of course, be here for our regular scheduled board TV. We will have another community member come through and say hi. And then Thursday and Friday of this week, we'll also go live. Stay tuned to our Twitter as we'll have our second giveaway. We might have to do a little bit of an audible on that, but nonetheless, that's why we didn't post all 3 of them at the beginning, just in case we needed to do an audible. Maybe we're geniuses or maybe we're idiots, not sure. But congrats again to Lexo Kinetic on the first giveaway. Thank you for participating. If you haven't yet, follow us on Twitter at Board Media Group. Follow us on Instagram, Board Media Group. Follow us on YouTube, Board TV every Wednesday night. It's been Will, Bryce, and myself for over about a year, I guess. Probably a year now.
Almost, yeah. I think we're almost there.
Yeah, about a year. So that's super exciting. We've ate Death Nuts on stream. Bryce has felt like he's going to die during that. We've forged with you. We've played Mint, Mary, Burn. Like we're just man, we're balling, and it's just the start. So again, shout out to Yuga Labs. We appreciate you for giving us the giveaways. This is giveaway 1. We got 2 more coming. Shout out to everybody that came through. Kudo. The song, I just remember that you asked me that. Give me like a second and I will tell you the song, and I'm going to throw it to Bryce for any last remarks as I look up this song title real quick.
Yeah, last remarks, stay safe. Ton of FUD out there. People over leveraged, getting liquidated. We personally hate to see it. Hate to see OGs having, being forced to leave the space, but unfortunately it's part of it. So, but yeah, stay safe. Stay afloat. For
Dude,
John.
for real.
And,
You know,
we'll catch you next week, or tomorrow, or
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. We will not be here
We will not be
tomorrow.
live tomorrow.
4th of July for those in the States. Stay safe. It has been a lot of scary times on the timeline. And what I would say to you is step away. If it's getting to you, step away, regather yourself, touch some fucking grass, and think about what obviously the things that you're actually interested in and the projects that you actually love. Because if you still love them, you should just not be worried about the FUD. But be safe. Don't over leverage yourself, for Christ's sake.
Real quick, Phil, if Yuga sold boxing gloves like this, would you buy them?
Let's see. Let me see your screen. Sorry, I'm on a completely different screen. Yes.
We have an ape boxer or a mutant boxer that's pretty
Yes,
big.
dude. Yes. I can't even think of his name.
I'm blanking on the name but he wore some sick pants at Ape Fest.
He did indeed.
Some sick like ape shorts that I remember.
I wish I could see what this freaking
All
track. All right, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find this track for Kudo. Kudo, hit me on Twitter, Fabaka31. I will literally get you the title. I can't pull it up right now. It was via here's the little Canva is like my best friend. It's really great for creating things, and so I definitely got a song from Canva, but it's a fucking banger, and I'll get it to you. So with that, stay forging, stay bored. This is Board TV. This is our first community forge, and we are out of here.
Peace out.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds now, her girlfriends are like. Whoa. I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, Finnish friends on my face.